Hello, Hilltop. Thanks for clicking the last video tile in today's barbell workout. Now, I've already started the next exercise that we're going to practice, and that is the barbell curl. So if we remember curling from our dumbbell weights, that's where we've got the standard curl where the insides of our hands are pointed upward, and we curl or bring that weight from down by our waist when our arms are straight to bending our elbows and ending up near our chest. Now, if you can see on my barbell, I've put pieces of tape on there, and that helps show me where to hold my hands. So that could be an idea for you once we're done today, is whatever piece of equipment you used. You could maybe put a piece of tape or a sticker where you held your hands, and that way you'll know where they go for next time. So our standard curl, hands are pointed upward, and we want to just bend at the elbow. And similar to some of our exercises we practice, we don't want to throw the weight up with our whole body. It's an isolation movement. Remember we talked about that from PE last week? Curl. So I just want to bend those elbows. Now our next one is the reverse curl. I'm going to set this down and watch how I grab it different. So you can see the insides of my hands. Turn your hands the other way. So now the tops or the backs of your hands are facing forward. And I'm going to do that same movement with our arm, where I bring the weight up towards my chest. So it starts down by my waist and my arms are straight. And I have the backs of my hands on top, and I want to squeeze tight on the handles for this one. And I bring it back towards my chest. Nice. Reverse curl. And we want to just try to bend at the elbow there. Nice job. Now we're going to reverse curl to an overhead press. Look at that, a combination movement. And we're going to do our next exercise from here. It's called tricep extensions. If you remember from last week, we talked about the triceps, or those muscles on the backs of your arms. Here's a good workout with a barbell for those. I'm standing. Got my arms straight in the air. I'm going to bend my elbows, but I bend them and bring the weight back behind me, and then I straighten my arms again. Bend and up. Let me turn this way so you can see me. So I've got my arms up. I bend my elbows so the barbell goes behind my head, and then I bring it back up. It's almost like I'm doing a curl, but it's over my head. Bend my elbows so my weight goes back, and then extend your arms back up to the top. Reach, bend, and extend. And you should feel the backs of your arms getting some exercise. Those are our tricep extensions. Next exercise, we're going to hold the weight straight down. And this is something you've done before. This one's called a shrug. Maybe you've never done it as an exercise, but have you ever not known the answer to something, or maybe someone tells you something and it's not that important to you, you just go, eh. That was it, the shrug. But when you're holding weight, it's a little bit harder, and you just lift your shoulders up. Now, this doesn't seem like it's doing much, but this is actually a great exercise for your trap muscles, your muscles that are connected behind your neck and your shoulders. So I lift my shoulders up. I almost want to try to put my shoulders up to my ears, have them touch, and back down. The shrug. So it makes it more challenging when you're holding a weighted item to get those shoulders up and down. So I just bring them straight up and down, a shrug. Hey, Mr. Amici, how was lunch? It was okay. A shrug, shrug. Now I'm going to move my hands a little bit closer together so they meet right in the middle of my barbell. I'd like you all to try that. So holding it right in the middle, you might notice, whoa, it tips back and forth a little easier. So you want to hold on tight, because our new move is going to be called a pull up. So I've got my weight out in front of my body, arms are straight, hands are in the middle. And I'm going to pull this weight straight up the front of my body. See how I bend my elbows to the side? And I stop when that weight gets right under my chin. and I bring it back down. Now I keep this weight close to my body the whole time. Watch that again. Pull straight up and back down. See how that bar stays close to the front of my stomach and my chest? Pull it up to my chin and back down. This is a pull-up that works your lat muscles. The lat pull-up and down. So see, my elbows have to come out to the sides, and I might need to loosen my grip. If you hold on really tight with all of your fingers and your thumbs, it might get hard to bend your wrist that way. So if you notice, when I pull all the way up, it's almost like I'm not even holding with my thumbs, so that way my wrist can bend a little bit easier. The lat pull-up. Good. All right. We are going to get these barbells up over our heads again. See that over my head? And now I'm going to turn away from you, not because I don't want to see you, but because it's our next exercise as the calf raises. So your calf muscles are those muscles on the backs of your legs, below your knees. And what I'm doing is I'm just going up to my tippy toes. So I have my whole foot on the ground. I raise my heels up so that my calf muscles are holding the weight of my body. I'm using my calf muscles to push my body up and down. Calf raises. So kind of like a shrug. It's not a lot of body movement, but it's exercising certain muscles in our body that maybe we don't use all the time. Try that again. Calf raises. So up on tippy toes. Maybe try doing a little walking on your tippy toes with your barbell on your back. And you'll feel those muscles exercising. Calf raises. Good. Now, that got us warmed up for our next one. We want to be safe with these. These are our squat jumps. So I've got that weight rested on my back, but remember, both hands are still holding it. That way I keep it in the right spot. I'm going to bend and jump. Bend and jump. So try doing some jump squats. Bend your knees and jump. So you want both feet to leave the ground at the same time, both feet to land at the same time. The jump squat. Now, the more weight you have on your barbell, the more challenging this exercise will be for you, but we know you can handle it. Let's try 3 more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. And you notice how I bent my knees after I landed? That helps absorb some of the energy and the weight that's coming back down on your body. We're going to give our legs a little break, and we're going to what I call the circular roll. So I've got this weight out in front of me, and I want to try to make circles with my arms. Almost like I'm rowing a boat, but I want to make a full circle. So if you look at the end of my barbell, it should be making like a circle shape. And pause. Try going in reverse. So go make an opposite shaped circle. So in the front, you can see it's going up and down, but once I turn to the side, you can see it's going forward and back also. The circular roll. Let's try that for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. That one will definitely exercise your arms. Let's give our arms a little break. Let's get that weight up behind your head, over and on your back. Let's do some side bends. So my feet stay in the same spot, and I bend to the sides. So I'm using those oblique muscles to control the weight and to bring it back to where I started. Show you from the side. So I try to stay completely sideways so that my body's not going forward or backward. Try to just keep it going sideways for our side bends. Bend, bend. Good. All right, friends, we got one more exercise to practice, and this is the press forward. I'm going to start with my hands about shoulder width apart, find my pieces of tape. I'm going to reverse curl so it's up to my chest. Now watch what I'm going to do. This is going to be quick. Forward press. So I just hold the weight up under my chin. I got my elbows bent. It's resting on my hands. Push it forward. Bring it back to your body. Forward press. And back to your body. Press it forward. Bring it back. Forward. Bring it back. Let's try 5 of them. Ready? Go hard. This is our last chance to practice an exercise today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Forward pressing. Now, friends, I hope you found a fun piece of equipment to use as your barbell today. And remember, you can always practice these exercises another time on our YouTube channel, Hilltop Elementary Physical Education. And I encourage you to keep exercising and maybe come up with some new exercise moves. I hope you had a great time, and we'll see you again soon. Go Hawks! Bye, everybody.